Today I'm going to share with you a day in the life. I'm going to share with you what I've got going on today, things that I do to help me get through the day and save money whilst being productive too. Still trying new tips and I'm still tweaking my processes every day. Firstly, I'm going to grab some water. Something that's helped me massively is understanding when I'm most productive. I am more productive on a morning than in the evening. By the night time, I am absolutely exhausted. Well, it's a chance where you check in on your finances for just 2 minutes. And for me, it was personally about building up a habit and not being scared of my finances. So I used to be that person that would be so scared of checking my bank balance because I just didn't want that type of negativity in my life. There's other benefits that come from this. Checking to make sure that there's no fraud. I know the companies have took out extra money that they didn't need to take out. This has happened to me quite a few times. Unused subscriptions still coming out. It was just the other day I had cancelled a direct debit from Amazon Kids, I think it was. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to track my spending for yesterday. Yesterday I had a mummy and daughter day. We went to the park, we went to Roundhay Park and we just went for a lovely walk. I did want to take on the swings. Although we didn't spend any money there, I did, however, spend money on a drink on the way back. I was just saying in my live how I've been buying a lot of drinks in this hot weather, and I'm going to challenge myself over the next week to try and bring a drink with me from home. I like to highlight now if it's an impulse because that's a behaviour. Like I'm choosing to spend my money on that even though I didn't need to, based on an emotion. Is all my spending over the last week. And I've had 3 impulse spends, which isn't too bad. It comes up to roughly around £7, which is fine. I'm already noticing a pattern that this is mainly to do with drinks. But at the same time, if we look at it on a bigger scale, maybe if it's clothing or takeaways, that £20 here and there can soon amount to being hundreds of pounds. So that's why I like to treat the small expenses just like the big expenses and really evaluate every single spending transaction, because it gives me the opportunity to question, am I okay with spending my money on that? And if so, then that's fine. But if not, then what can I do to change that? What can I do as a free alternative or lower cost alternative? Over the weekend, I decided to meal prep and wow, it has been amazing. I bought lots of Tupperware from Wilko's, quite a few where they were a bit too big for the fridge, so I've not been able to use them. So later on today, I am going to pop to Wilko because I need to get my son a brush. Before I do, I'm going to write a list to make sure that I try and stick to budget. It's the day before I do my weekly top up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just check all my kitchen cupboards and make sure that I've got everything we need for the next week. So just going to grab some paper, going to just have a look through all the cupboards and just check to see if there's anything that we need. Just checked the cupboards and I think I've got pretty much everything. There was just one thing, there was no Italian seasoning. To be honest, it's mainly our fresh bits. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to guesstimate it, and that's where I just put a price next to each one of the items of how much I think it'll be, and then I sum it up, and then that's the goal to stick to. Give or take £5. And and I've got my shopping list together. I have totaled this up about 3 times and I can confirm that I cannot count. I really can't count because here's my shopping list. I'm going to write down my meal plan. I have a rough idea of what we're going to have. Then after that, I'm going to just double check. I have like a master list in my grocery book and double check that there's nothing that I've missed off. I used to be that person that would go to the shop every day, every other day, and now I don't. I only go to the shop once a week, and if we run out, then so be it. But to be honest, more time we have most of the items. The reason why I feel I'm able to do this now, the one thing that has changed is taking the time to plan. This takes me about 5 to 10 minutes. So I've just confirmed the meal plan, and I'm so glad I did this because I already was forgetting what we're having. So I had to double check. What I love about meal planning is that it saves me so much money, it saves me so much time, and there's less chances of me getting a takeaway or eating the wrong foods because I'm planning in advance. So the next thing I need to do is get some washing on. Now, I shared on my stories the other day that I decided to be a rebel and leave my washing for a few days, and wow, I honestly regretted that. So I like to try and be super organised and get a washing first thing each day. And one thing that's really helped as well is assigning a day for different washers. I will always tend to wash bed sheets on a Thursday, and then that way I sort of associate with the day with the wash. Just in the school run, just outside Wilco's, and I'm going to get a couple of bits. I didn't get a chance to write the amounts down because I was rushing. Now roughly around 3:30 in the afternoon, and by this point I'm normally starting to lose focus and think, oh my gosh, I don't know what I need to do. I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, and at this point I normally would give up, but I've recently created a habit tracker, and it always changes every week. I'm tweaking. So when I first became a mum of 2, I found it so overwhelming. I couldn't remember to dinner on time, to get dressed early enough, and then I had all this other stuff like posting online, and it all became too much. So now I've started creating a daily habit tracker, and it's a great way to help me stay motivated even on the days where I don't quite feel like it. I'm one of those people, I am motivated by a to-do list. It's good when I'm trying to build new habits. So like recently I've been trying to have healthier snacks. Acts as a great reminder to choose a healthier snack. So I got the bits in Wilco. Now it's time to head home and then sort dinner out and get this video out as well for today. Another point to mention as well is a to-do list and making sure that it's the absolute priorities. And one thing I used to do, just filling my to-do list with absolutely everything that needed to be done, whereas now I have a rule of 3, and that is to get the absolute essentials done today. And if I get any time to do anything else, then that's brilliant, but if not, then so be it. I can only try. It's now much later on in the day and I'm back. We just had tea, but I just wanted to check in with you guys and share with you a couple of the bits that I got in Wilco. So I needed to get a dishwasher cleaner, and I got this one instead of the branded one, and we've used this before and it's really good. Pack of rubber gloves as well too, because we don't have any spare. It's always good to have a few packs at home. Then I got this brush for my son, so this was around £3.
Oh, that's the same brush.
Yeah, it's just got gold bits at the end as well, slightly different. But yeah, so I got this one for £3. And then finally I got the Tupperware, and it's a set of 4 different sizes, but I know all of this will fit in the fridge and it'll be useful for different that with prepping, and this was only £1, so I think this will be really handy. But yeah, I'm just really happy about the size because I know that I'll be able to use it all. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.